Good morning on this super, super windy day today. Nice and chilly morning. I've been wanting to do a channeling for a little bit now, and I find that sometimes when I want to do it, it's almost like I'm picking up on this blocked energy. And so I wanted to address that today. If I forgot to introduce myself, this is Hannah from Spiritual Jelly Out of the Box. That means I do energy healing, a little bit different. I may do tarot or oracle cards, but I also clear energy as we go along. So I'm just going to tune into the collective right now. And I'm picking up on this blocked heart chakra going all the way through to the back and the throat. And so something is misaligned. People are not saying what they feel. Okay. I don't want to do a super long reading. All right. I'm feeling like picking these 3 decks, so let's go at it. Oh, how funny. Okay. All right, so let me get to it. Let's see what's going on. Let me see. Okay, I feel like working with fire, air, and water. That's what I'm being intuitively guided. So, welcoming in the elements of fire, air, and water. I'm getting the earth message will come in later. At the end. Alrighty. I'm feeling guided to share that I did a deep cleansing of my house this morning with this red sage. I can only really do it early in the day because it's very strong, and if I do it later in the day, it keeps me awake. That's how strong it is. So if that resonates with anybody needing to clear out their space from just residual energy, whether it's yours, whether it's your neighbors, whether it's your cousins, I don't know, I'm getting somebody that's for somebody. All right, that's enough. That's enough. All right, so let's see what we got here. I pulled out the 7 of Wands first. And let me show you the card. I'm intuitively picking up on a lot of guilt coming from the masculine side. It's in the back, right shoulder blade. And again, this is of the collective energy. And it was actually pinging into the heart space. So I'm just going to clear that out now. Bringing in some yellow crystal energy to clear that out. That feels better. Okay, and the 7 of Wands talks about embrace challenges with confidence. Do not doubt yourself. In this moment, it is the moment to launch yourself. So it is about being assertive and getting into action. So if there's any guilt holding you back, just literally dropping that guilt. Dropping it, well, here we go. Dropping it into the earth. Dropping it into the earth and letting the fire energy just transmute that. And I'm just going to set the intention that keeps going while we continue, because that's really thick and heavy and that's still going. Okay, and then I have the Queen of Wands. I'm picking up on breaking cycles. The feminine is breaking cycles, wishing the masculine would too, and join her. And again, whether this is within you or in terms of a masculine and feminine as a male, female, or just that you're carrying those energies. So take it as it resonates. Just give me a moment. Oh, okay. There's a lot of fogginess, confusion that's coming in the way of, I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles, which is union. Okay, anyway, the Queen of Wands, you have encountered enough obstacles in your paths. This is your time to rise and shine. Again, here's a message of being confident and having strong motivation. And it does have to do with the elements of fire and water. So just bringing those in now. Bringing in some fairies and some sunflowers, because there were some sunflowers in this picture. Bringing them in to clear the energy. I also feel like bringing in some bees, so I'm going to do that too. Letting that spirit of the bee come in and clean things up. The next card is the World. Look at that beautiful picture. Okay. It's funny, I'm getting Splash the World on Fire. That means be you. Doesn't matter who else it resonates with, as long as it resonates with you. Oh, there's a lot of heaviness in the chest, fear of revealing the self. Hang on one second. Oh, that's kind of funny. These are in order. Okay. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. Feeling completed, integration of opposites. So again, I feel like this is like a nudge, a provocation to integrate the masculine and the feminine. To not worry about what you have or haven't done yet in your life, how you're showing up, whether you're showing up with or without money, with or without what you think is beauty, you know, whether your body has different kinks or pain or whatever it is, and you feel like, oh, I can't have a connection with the world because I'm broken, I'm this, I'm that, I'm not complete. I'm just going to say bullshit and hogwash, okay? Those are all fear illusions and just plain bullshit. So get over it. Just plain get over it. All right? That means stop bullshitting yourself out of connection and union. Okay. All messages are coming through strong and straightforward today. All right. Hang on one second. See, a lot of times I've been waiting for a message to come through and feeling a flow, and I just feel like there's something with that, right? Every time I tell someone about my channel, I suddenly feel like I can't get on my channel and speak. And so I'm not getting on here for myself. I'm getting on here because I was guided to. You know, so it's weird that all of a sudden I feel blocked when I tell someone about the channel, and that not many people are getting on the channel, right? So But I'm going to keep getting on here and, just setting the intention for people to come as they're guided to. Clearing anything out in regards to that, resolving that. Clearing any haters, anybody who doesn't want to see me shine. And again, that's also for the collective, right? Because whatever is happening with one is reflective in all. Okay, so we have number 11 here. Okay, which is, whoops, the High Priestess. And that's interesting because we are leading up to the January 11th portal 111. Here we go. And it's about sacred knowledge, divine feminine, the subconscious. Ooh, I'm really feeling this one. Hold on one second. Let me tune into what that is. Getting the masculine does not feel good enough for the feminine. And that they're kind of enthralled with the feminine's guidance. Shaken by the feminine's guidance. Again, whether that's internally or with an actual person or, that's kind of both, right? What your outer world reflects what's going on inside. I feel like some of this is dissolving the ego. Now, the word ego is very mysterious, right? So it has to do with, really, the ego is masks. So these different layers of illusions and masks that you've put over yourself that's not allowing the feminine in. Those masks are there to protect you, and maybe you thought they were working before, right? And you needed them in the past for different situations, but honestly, not fucking anymore, right? Like, it's obviously not working, or you'd be feeling happy and great and doo-dah-dee, right? And you're not. So if you're not, then stop doing the same thing because it's not fucking working. Okay, and we have the Knight of Swords. Whew. These messages are coming out really strong and straight to the point today. Knight of Swords. Just feels like a really strong, straight to the point energy. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Chasing, problem solving, act before thought. Okay, interesting. It's about, it's this person is chasing or spreading his truth. They solve problems with their tongue, charging ahead, speaking very directly. That's funny. Okay, I guess that's why this message is coming out like that. That's part of the energy, which people often don't know how to handle. Interesting. Guidance also highlights the making of hasty decisions or conclusions without thinking. I do believe that making a decision or a judgment, like deciding something, I feel like also that judgment word is very elusive, but deciding something, right, as if it's fact, without knowledge. And again, I feel like there's fearful illusion playing into that too. Okay, Page of Swords. And this song is playing in my head. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's like, do-a-diddy-diddy-dum diddy-do. She looked good, she looked fun. Then I nearly lost my mind singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum diddy-do. If you know who sings that, drop it in the comments, please, below. Okay, Page of Swords. I'm feeling that in the little bit between the heart and the higher heart. Almost again like feeling incomplete. And it's about talent with words, sharp and thirst for knowledge. And it says the page is mentally gifted or has plenty of knowledge, but little experience. Shown by their golden head, which they're unable to see past. They're expressive, but have a double-edged mind and tend to be defensive, as shown by their grip on the sword. Thirsty for knowledge, they're not afraid to speak their truth. And it says hardship is the only way they'll improve. Well, I have something to say about that. So it's about having a gift, and your mind is this double-edged sword where it's keeping your gifts from coming out and completely coming out and being channeled wholly, as in whole, right? So that it can come out with a complete truth, not from your mental mind, right? Which it's not a complete truth, because your mind and your heart have to be connected in order for you to be able to channel from above and below, and to be anyway, I'm being guided to just stop right there, because that has to do with courses that I teach on how to tune into yourself and your intuition. If anybody's interested in that, please just email me at spiritualjelly1truth@gmail.com. Again, I'm going to drop that in the description if you're interested in taking a course and learning more about it. I do not believe it can cause hardship if you are really going to be stuck and stubborn in your ways, but it's only going to affect you badly, right? It means you're not going to get the things that are coming to you. You're going to miss opportunities. And yes, you do have a choice. And there are times when Spirit intervenes, but there are other times when Spirit's like, listen, you want to learn this hard lesson? Go ahead, let it be hard. It does not have to be hard. And that is, again, a bunch of, I don't know why those words bullshit and hogwash are coming through. I'm definitely channeling that for more than somebody. Okay, the next thing is the Ten of Swords. So that's 3 swords we have here. Nice. Aha! 10 of Swords, painful endings, the final blow, and the aftermath. So listen, if you want this to finally be over, just surrender. Surrender all these fucking illusions. And if you don't know what they are, ask. Ask for guidance. Ask for the one truth to guide you, without any interference or trickery. The guidance signals the end of thought. Oh, how funny. So again, what I just said, ask for guidance. Okay, instead of letting the mind take over, you need to be connected to your spiritual highest self. It says burnout, inability to cope, feeling powerless and defeated. Alternatively, the hardship is as dark as it gets, and things can only get better. The aftermath of a battle might still persist, but the main plot has come to a climax. And again, you can sit in that state as long as you want. It's your choice whether you're going to lay there with the sword stuck in you, or you are going to say, no more. You know, God, source, whatever you call that higher power, you know, give me guidance. And actually fucking listen to it. Don't ask for guidance and then ignore it. Okay, so if you're feeling called to do something, or you're feeling a connection to somebody, to connect with them on whatever level, don't resist it. Because you will miss out on those opportunities. the opportunity, the person, whatever it is, those things won't wait around forever. Things come into play at a certain time and place. And you've got to take advantage of that moment in time. Okay. Whew. All right, I'm feeling a mixture of fire, water, and earth for this one. Oh, nice cleansing. Bringing that in. Okay. Whoa. I'm not taking out all those cards. I feel like just one more. Just one. Picking up on this fighting energy, this battling, but mostly within the self. If you can't get out of your own fucking way, talk to a good friend or talk to someone who will give it to you straight. Don't just talk to people who will tell you what you want to hear. That's not a very helpful, supportive friend, right? Okay, Reclaim Power is the first card that came out. And it says, willpower, inner strength, self-mastery, heal, victim. Yep. And that's what we're talking about here, right? It's all about sitting and being stuck in pain and sadness and guilt and past hurts. Well, da-da-da-da-da happened in the past. Okay, well, fuck them. No, you're the one who got into the situation. Whether you like it or not, whatever illusions were in front of you, whatever you weren't seeing, whatever perhaps someone was putting in front of you so you couldn't see, but you did end up going in that way. So just take responsibility for going in that way. It's not about shame or pointing fingers at yourself. It's like, okay, I was led in that way. This is the result, and just move on. You can't write a story if you never start. I'm getting like, if you don't like yourself and you're hating on yourself, you're never getting anywhere. Okay, and that's just, again, another form of self-sabotage and keeping you stuck. Here. It says, transform your life. The things you've been through can either dictate your life or transform it. There is a fire of strength within you, even if you can't feel it in this moment. Many of us have had our power taken from us as we were growing up, and we don't know better. As an adult, we have the opportunity to take it back. Notice an area in your life where you give your power away. Maybe you say yes when you mean no. Maybe you consider other people's needs more important than your own. Maybe you back down when someone tells you what time it is, honestly. Are you afraid of what people's reaction will be if you actually stand up for yourself and or be yourself? We give away our power in so many ways. Sometimes it's playing small or letting people walk over us, meaning they pull our boundaries and we let them. And sometimes it's by giving someone else power over us. It can come from holding on to a victim mentality, believing we are powerless. And I'm picking up on a large portion of the collective. It's like being connected to people, especially if it's family or prior partners, whether or not you did right in the situation or you were healthy, you don't owe that person anything. Sometimes things don't work out, or you're not at the same vibration as somebody. You change, they change, whatever. Do not let people suck off of your power because you are connected through children or family ties, whatever. Okay, that again is a victim mentality and another excuse to stay stuck. The next one is divine timing. It says, trust the universe, follow the flow, patience and signs. I am getting very strongly, if you are not listening to your intuition, it is going to suck. I don't think it gets any more clear than that. Everybody feels everybody senses things in different ways. And if you're blocking that out and you think you're outsmarting somebody, the only person you're outsmarting is yourself. And not in a good way, right? You're outsmarting yourself out of what you want and what you need, what's good for you. It's just, honestly, it's a stupid act. It's a stupid mentality. It's really full of illusion. Okay, this one says, we have such a limited view of the universe and all the synchronistic magic happening. And it talks about wanting things to be a different way or wishing certain things hadn't happened. Honestly, set the intention to just let it go. You can change what was if you have misunderstandings with somebody or whatever it was. I'm getting you fighting other people because you're projecting the fight within yourself. You can't change the past, but you can change the now, which will change the future. And trust that you can go back to those people. You can say something. You can start over. You can trust that whatever happens, whatever their response is, will be for your good. But you'll never know if you don't move forward. And not reaching out and saying, oh, blah, blah, their response is going to be this, or I'm afraid their response is going to be that. Again, you're just kidding yourself. So why waste your time and why waste everybody else's? Whew, man, I'm really feeling a lot coming through the solar plexus right now. I'm feeling called to call that one last card, just bringing in the earth element, and it's funny because it's from the Forest Mystic. So, let's see what the forest has to say. I'm definitely picking up on the energy of the spirit animal of the owl coming in. I'm getting be wise. Don't be stupid. Don't be chained to illusions that you've put in front of yourself knowingly. That was weird. I just saw a card mixed in here accidentally from another deck. I'd like to, actually a few cards. Oops. Let me pull those out. Okay. I'm getting be mindful of your own undoing, right? Again, this big call about self-sabotage. And this is, the card that came out was You Decide. When you give of yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it will feel like a burden or drain. Be genuine. Give from your heart. That means whatever you were doing prior from your head and telling people that you were giving from your heart. Again, I feel like there's this big thing about BSing the self coming through today. Yeah. So really breaking through those illusions. Big time. I feel like this has been going on for a while. There's a lot going on in the collective energy about The masculine side just not wanting to get to the get and come forward, staying stuck in this victim mentality. Honestly, it's boring. It's frustrating. It feels very addictive, the energy. It keeps everybody hanging and their energy kind of flowing towards that, and it just feeds it over and over and over again. And if that's how you're getting your energy consistently, by playing out the same patterns and cycles, getting energy the same way you always did, guess what? You suck. Best thing is to admit you suck and do something different so you don't suck. Okay? Yeah. Definitely feeling that Queen of Wands energy coming through really strongly today. Yeah. And, you know, I always say, like, the second you decide to do something different, you've changed. And feel good about that. The second you make that decision, before is gone and you're in the now. And you've changed your story. It's just deciding. You know, so even if you have to just take your hands and just move it away like this, physically move away the energy, getting that's going to help a lot of people. Just use your hands, move it away. Say, all this old garbage, all these old patterns, keeping me stuck, keeping us stuck, be away with you. I no longer need you. I no longer need to be victim to this. I no longer need to hold on to you. You've been keeping all these energy hostage, and they've been doing the same in kind. So just freeing it so that everybody can be free. All beings, all sentient beings, all beings on all levels. If you're in disharmony, it's not just about something holding you down, but you're holding something else down at the same time. So let's go fly a kite. All right? Have a wonderful rest of your day. And keep allowing that energy from the area below your navel, the sacral chakra, clear out the back of your heart until that's complete. Love you, love you, love you. Have a great day. Love you lots.